Alright guys, it's November 3rd, 2023. I drove all the way through the night and found old Eric over here in Iowa in an Airbnb with a boat hooked up. We're ready to go. We're gonna go find the next big one. But welcome to Iowa. Every 20 yards there's a whooped up tree. Big, distinct trails everywhere. Starting to get exciting now. Well guys, it's Saturday, November 4th. Razorbacks are struggling to even compete with Florida. However, Eric and I have been scouting the last, 2 days basically. Last 2 days, 2.5 days. We've got one spot that we did hang some sets in yesterday that does look pretty promising. Short walks, but in our endeavors today, we found another place that's about 30 minutes the opposite direction that looks real promising. Anyways, we're getting kind of a late start. It's about 2 o'clock, 1:45. We ought to be in the tree by 3 o'clock. The time changes tonight, so it's not gonna get dark till about 7 anyhow. But anyways, we're gonna get over here and see what we can get done today. We'll see you dudes from the tree. What's going on, guys? It's our first hunt in Iowa. Beyond excited. Eric and I spent the last 2.5 days. Well, I've spent the last day scouting. Eric spent the last 2.5 days scouting. Just got set up here. We've got the water over to our west. We're hunting this strip. It's kind of running north and south. This is new for me, man, because this is we've got a big CRP field over here to my east. There's a lot of deer sign up and down this water edge. Like everywhere we've been, it's so dry up here in Iowa right now. It's November 4th. All these deer hugging the water. We've been by boat. We've walked around, put down miles and miles of track, looking for deer sign. Found a whole bunch of human sign. Found a really good spot yesterday, and there's a bunch of people coming in off of private, and there's like, 7 different ladder stands in there, so I opted out of that. But anyways, we got in here about 2:30 today, and when I was coming in, there was actually a doe already in here on this spot. I was really worried that most of this sign was getting laid down at night, but it seems like, considering I've seen that deer, maybe they're moving it during the daylight. So we're gonna sit here today and then come back in here all day tomorrow and see what happens. It's gonna get warm here for a few days before it gets cold again. We've got 8 days to get it done, and then we gotta go back to Arkansas. All we need is for the right one to come slipping by. Hopefully that happens this afternoon. I'd love to go on ahead and drop that Iowa tag day 1, jump down to Missouri. We'll see how it goes. All right, guys, so after not being able to get that deer's attention, I turned the camera off, obviously, and I go to grunting because I thought I saw another buck out there. And about that time, this doe comes busting out
with this buck behind her.
Meh. As hunters, we ought to do something we're not proud of, so that was actually the second big buck. I think it's two different bucks. I gotta go back and look back at the footage, but that deer eased down ish the same direction as them. The big rub that I was talking about earlier is set up to my south. My wind is actually blowing straight at those deer. Camo Dust, 110%, but that's what happens. I look over my shoulder and there's a doe running at me, and here comes this shooter buck, mature deer, really heavy horn. He's on broke up, but here he comes, and if I'm just being honest, I misjudged him. I ranged a bush. I thought that's where he was at. It's not where he was at, and I got in a hurry. Plus side is, I know that there's a hot doe in here now, or at least one that's coming in. That one big buck was behind her, and there was a spike in behind him, so I actually thought, y'all just seen the footage, I thought I was going to get another opportunity at that deer because I hit the grunt call. The doe was locked up over here 30 yards from me, and he started swinging, and what y'all just seen then, that deer was at about 43. And you're probably watching thinking, why isn't he shooting? But it was because I thought he was going to swing all the way around, and what you couldn't see in the footage was the spike went around him and took off after his doe. So the big buck turned, and they all three ran south. Welcome to Iowa, baby. Yes, sir. Oh. Go down right there, baby. Yes, sir. Oh. Our first sit. What a freaking hammer. Oh, day one. Ah, he was too thick, I couldn't pass him. Oh my God. Yes, yes, yes. He ain't make it that time. He ain't make it that. He ain't make it that time, baby. He ain't make it. He's dead 60 yards from me.
Well, is it that same one you sent me the video of?
Yes, and at 20 yards, he a stud. Look here, y'all. Get y'all a hunting buddy that when you send BBD, he comes in like this. All right, guys, so like I said, we got water over there, CRP over here. Was actually hunting out of the XOP retrograde today. I was just messing with those guys and said, I ain't never killed a big buck out of one. Now I can't say that. So what we're gonna do is, I actually seen the deer go down, but since Eric's with me and I like to get tuned up, we're gonna go over here and actually blood trail him. Because this is the first deer I've actually shot with the hypodermic no collars as well. So there we go. All right, guys, so actually, Eric, like we just said, we got blood going through here. Like I said, I wanted to do this blood trail thing because the guy's talking about the no collars, and this is the first time I've ever shot one with a no collar, so I wanted to see what it did as well. So.
So by the way, guys, I also have not seen this deer yet. I always have to wait on Eric before I go down and put my hands on him. So that deer crossing Archer Arrow, I don't know, probably 8-10 inches of penetration there, and then it obviously broke it off. Look at this right here. Blood goes all the way up in there, splashed on all that stuff. I like to see that. Just a whole. Absolutely. That'll do, donkey. That'll do.
I know we're getting close. I can smell it.
Well, I know we're getting close because I know where it went down. You guys ever get within 20 yards of the deer and you hope he's as big as you remembered him being? Because that's what I'm doing right now. There's a big tree. There's my son. Oh, there's a big tree. Girl.
Hell, I still already. That dude got some mass on him.
Dude, it's another freak.
It sure is.
It's another freak. Oh my God.
Look at that. That's another taxidermy, Bill.
Look at that. Oh my God. Dude, I'm so glad I didn't pass him. What's going on, guys? So, Iowa, day one, and you guys wouldn't believe this, but I thought this was a broken up deer, as y'all just seen in the video. But it's just another old freak, and I like the crazy ones. We already went through it. He's a 12, and just, dude, the absolute mass, guys. Look at that. Like, that is, it's as wide as my hand. So anyways, guys, we came up yesterday, scouted all day. That bat wing looking thing up there, dude.
Yeah.
Scouted all day yesterday. Went and scouted again this morning. Come in here this afternoon. This deer was in here with a doe. I don't know yet. I'm gonna have to review the footage to see if this was the first buck I saw. But look, guys, if you bump them or you whiff like myself, I left the miss in here for all purposes. If you miss, just remember, those does don't want them bucks behind them. So in this case, this buck was just trailing that doe. They got down past me about 20 minutes. I started grunting, just tooting. And I hit a snort wheeze. And it was about 5 minutes later, I looked down and here come that doe back. And then right behind the doe, I was literally like, there's no way it's gonna be his doe. And I stood up because it was on my off side, and I turned around, and this deer is a lot bigger, actually, than what I thought he was. He's gonna have just, I mean, down here on the ends, on this side, you can't even wrap your fingers around it. I mean, just an absolute tank. Split eye guards on both sides, splits on the front. What a hoss. Anyways, guys, this is day one in Iowa. We're not far from Missouri. Eric and I, he's gonna stay up here hunting Iowa. We've got 8 more days. I think that I'm gonna go to Missouri and see what I can do there. So anyways, guys, I appreciate y'all for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Go back to the homepage, hit that little bell up top, because you never know where we're gonna be, and you never know what kind of freaks are gonna walk in front of me. Good hunting, guys. We'll see you next time.